Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Simon Says Stamp studio. I am Heidi Crowell here with our big announcement. And you guys know this announcement only comes every few years. It's like less frequent than Christmas, I guess. Reed and Brian are here with me, and we've got, woo! We're in Columbus, Ohio, and if you're live with us, hopefully there are still tickets available. And if you're on rewatch, you better get on that computer because these tickets are the hottest ticket in town and they go fast. We are officially launching as of right this minute. So our website has the tickets available. Our 2026 Simon Says Create event here in Columbus, Ohio, and every single one of you is invited. We've done this, I think we're on our 7th or 8th. Reed, does that sound about right? Or 7th Create, 8th Create?
7th sounds right.
7th sounds right. We've been doing this for a number of years. We don't do it every year, but this is a premier event. It's hosted here in Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to talk through a couple of the things that are the same that we've done before, and I'm going to talk through a couple of the things that we're doing to elevate this year as well. So I'll start with the same. And you guys in the chat, make sure you ask questions because this is going to be a nice Q&A. And Reed and Brian are monitoring our chat today to find out what you need to know and what we need to share with you. First of all, the dates. April 30th is a Thursday, and if you're a student of Create, there is a VIP event Thursday night, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And Create students also Friday, did I say the date already? I got it. May 1st and May 2nd is the date of Create. So all students are going to be able to come to both of those days, plus the VIP. The student tickets I will talk about first because those are usually the fastest to go. And I don't think they're gonna sell out during the live today, but they probably will sell out pretty quickly. I'll start with the teachers. So Paula Cheney is going to be joining us again for a wonderful Tim Holtz ideology class at Create. You can choose to be ticket, is it A or B, Reed?
Correct.
The only differences between tickets A or B is what day your classes are. They're exact same classes, they're just opposite of each other. So you can see on the website, if you want to do a class with your friends, y'all want to get ticket A, well then get ticket A. You'll all have the same experience at the same time. If you want ticket B, it's just a different time, if that makes sense, because Paula is essentially teaching that class twice, once to group A and once to group B. Paula will be teaching the Tim Holtz ideology class. We also have many other teachers lined up in another classroom for you. And I get to be one of those teachers this year. So I will be teaching again. It's only my second time teaching an event like this. I'm really excited to get to be with any of you who are able to come and join us for this event. Our classes are absolutely streamlined to delight you. We have surprises for you all through class. I will be teaching the class. I have a project I will be teaching. Nina Marie Trapani will be teaching a project and have a class as well. Sherry Carroll, many of you know Sherry Carroll. She's I think 37 years in our industry. She will also be teaching Simon Says Stamp class with me and with Nina and a project, as well as Heather Hoffman, who has tons of virtual teaching experience and is part of our Simon Says Stamp team. So those are the teachers. There's 5 of us teachers at the event. That is the class ticket. And Reed, is that the $599.99?
Yes.
Okay, that's the $599.99. I wish there was 95 or 99 cents. So if you choose to be one of those very limited students, we can only fit so many places in so many people in this venue. That's another thing to talk about that's the same. We are hosting the event at the same beautiful, charming, I mean, so charming. There's brick roads in this place and the building is brick. They added on a new beautiful patio this year, but it is the same place. Used to be called the Nationwide Conference Center. However, the name has been changed. Don't let that fool you. We are not moving the event. It's just the name that has changed. Aptly, appropriately so, the name now is The Ohioan. Many of you know this event is being held in Columbus, Ohio. So it does make sense that the name of the venue is The Ohioan. If you're a student, you're going to make sure that you grab your hotel as well at The Ohioan. It is very limited. Many of you who have done this before know the hotel sells out very quickly. The tickets go very quickly. It is definitely the premier event of our industry. We're thrilled and delighted to host it. We have many vendors that are going to be there with us. But just to talk about what's the same, it is at the same location. April 30th is the VIP night for the students. However, general admission is going to be May 1st and May 2nd. General admission tickets are now available on our website. It's a little bit different. We are definitely limiting the amount of people who can come just because of space. That's our biggest issue every year is space. So we are keeping it to a very limited number of people. If you'd like to come Friday, it's a full day experience for general admission. General admission on Friday, May 1st is from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. The crate and takes are coming back again this year, which I think is probably one of the most exciting parts about Create, is the crate and takes. Those crate and takes for general admission are going to go from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. So the store is going to be open until 6, but the crate and takes are going to start winding down at 5. Have you guys ever heard of a crate and take before? I don't know. Let me look at the chat. Oh, somebody already got your ticket. Marie Lamberg, thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to see you. We love this event. Our Simon team gets to see you guys in person. That's very rare, special, and unusual for us. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the general admission. The general admission is Friday, and if you want that ticket, it is $50, and it's all day. It's an immersive shopping experience. We have tons of vendors. They're listed on our blog. And I think, is it Susan or Beth that's moderating our chat right now? Beth is moderating the chat. So Beth, you might want to link to the blog post because that gives very specific details in our blog post. If you have questions about the event, the blog post is very specific, but I'm going through them verbally right now too. Yes?
There's 2 questions. First is, if I buy a student ticket, do I need to buy a general admission
Oh,
ticket?
that's a great question. If you buy a student ticket, you do not need a general admission ticket. So students, you get some special things. I'll go through that list right now if you're a student, because that ticket is $599.99. So the special thing about that is you're coming to the VIP party Thursday, or you're invited to the VIP party Thursday evening, April 30th from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. And one of the special things about that VIP party is the crate and takes will be open. So you will have special exclusive access to those crate and takes. Our Simon Says Stamp teammates will be there as well. And we have some other VIPs that will be joining us, like some of our kids will get to come and some of our parents get to come. But that is a very VIP night. Both ballrooms will be open. Yes, that is something that we're doing the same this year. We are taking up all of the ballroom space at this venue, and there are 2 massive ballrooms, and we will be in both of them with the crate and takes and the store. Students get an hour early access for those crate and takes on both Friday and Saturday. So students can come in at 8 a.m. on Friday or Saturday and get extra access to the crate and takes. Also, if you're a student, you get class kits loaded with products for you to keep. And if you've taken these classes before, you know what I mean. We show up. We bring the products for you to try. We love to get them in your hands, and we want everybody to have a great experience. So we know as crafters, we need the inks, the glues, the stamps, all the fun things, the stencils, I could go on and on, the dies. Also, the students get a special swag bag, and that swag bag is loaded with products from different vendors, not just who come to create, but different vendors who are part of our industry. They send things for you to try. Sometimes they're very new things that haven't been on the market this place, and I do know we have some new things that are going to be launched at Create this year. Another thing that the students will have is a complimentary lunch. We have a soup and salad bar on both Friday and Saturday. I think it's from 12 to 2. Does that sound about right, Reed? We overlapped it with the classes. Also, the students get special opportunities to win big prizes that our vendors and our sponsors have donated for each of you. When you're not in class, you will have tons of time to do the Create and Takes, affectionately known as cities. I like to call the Create It, Take It's cities. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit crazy, but we call them cities. So those cities are going to be open for the students from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., both Friday and Saturday. If you're general admission, those cities start at 9 a.m. and go until 5 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. So I think Beth is linking. There's a general admission ticket for Friday. There's a general admission ticket for Saturday. They're each $50, and it's a great experience for $50, an all-day extravaganza for $50. And if you'd like to attend both days, we have tons of people who fly to Columbus. I mean, we had somebody last year from Australia come all the way to the event. You come, you can meet your friends, your family, stay at the hotel together, grab breakfast together, make an event out of it, and do both days. If you do decide that you want to do both days, that's a special ticket on our website. It's the what's that called, Reed, for general admission A and B?
Bundle.
Or bundle. Yes, okay, general admission bundle. So if you want the general admission bundle, that means you can come Friday and Saturday and save $10. So that'll be good for you, and it's good for everybody. Meet your friends, make an experience out of it. Yes?
Next question is, can we buy more than one ticket? You can buy more than one ticket, but you have to understand that you cannot transfer those tickets to other people, as in you can't sell them. So as long as you have a friend in mind that you already have that, then our customer service representative will reach out to you, and we'll get that name on our board. So
I think you guys can hear Reed, right? In
Yeah.
the chat. You guys are, okay. So you can buy as many tickets as you want, but customer service is going to reach out and assign a name to each person. We don't want these tickets being sold on the secondary market. That just creates tons of issues with, I don't know, authenticity and all the, markup. This isn't, the tickets are available at simonsaysstamp.com. You can buy as many as you want, and we will assign a name to each ticket. That way, when you guys come to the event, we can match your name and have name tags for some people and all those things. Some of the brands who will be doing cities this year. Oh, I'll talk about what's different. We do have brands doing cities. I'm going to go through the list so far, but in years past, each booth typically had 4 makers at a time sitting at it. So if you were making that city, you were in that space with 3 other people. This year, we have asked our vendors to bring additional teachers, I guess we'll call them, and given them the option to expand their booths. So that's great news for many of you who want to be sitting and doing your cities more. We will have more seats this year for the cities because many of the vendors have elected to, instead of doing 4, many of them are doing 6 or 8 seats in their booth, and that is giving you more opportunity to sit and do those cities, the crate and take it's, I guess that's what we call them. Some of the brands so far that I've committed, and I have to give a huge thanks to Tim Holtz. He has worked so tirelessly with me through the years. If it wasn't for him, we never would have done Create in the first place, because he's the person when we did our very first Create who coached me and guided me. And I had never done an event like this, and he had been doing events all over the world for many years. So he gave me a lot of tips and tricks and pointers to make this happen. And this year is no exception. He always helps us make this event better. We, as a Simon Says Stamp team, want to do it better every time. And I think you're already hearing some of the ways that we've made it better for this year. Tim has many of his brands who are going to be here, as well as Tim and Mario are both going to be here. They surprised us last time. Many of you got to see them last time. They are going to be joining us again this time, and I can't wait to get to see them in person. And many of the brands who will be doing Crate and Takes, I will name. So Ranger, of course, Tim Holtz is going to be here. We have to have Ranger. Sizzix, Ideology is going to have a booth. That's also a Tim Holtz brand. Alex Siberia, Alta New, Concord and Ninth. All of these brands are joining us this year, guys. They're going to be doing booths for you to sit and do a Crate and Take. Get your hands on the products. Make a project. Bring it home with you. Yes, that is what this event is all about. La La Land, Lawn Fawn is going to be here doing Crate and Takes with you. Newton's Nook, Paper Artsy is coming all the way across the pond to be able to do this event with you. Paper Tray Inc., they're a little closer. They're actually in Cincinnati, Ohio, but they're coming up to do Crate and Takes with us too. Pink and Maine, Pink Fresh Studios, all these are such fan favorites. Spellbinders will be here. Hero Arts will be here. Gina K Designs Company will be here. Simon Says Stamp, of course, is going to be here representing our brand. We will have Crate and Takes. We will have Crate and Takes with the Kathy Zilski brand. We will also have Crate and Takes with the Simon Says Stamp brand. And I will tell you, we still have some vendors who we will be adding them to our blog post. We still have vendors that we have reserved booths for that we're getting confirmations from. So these and probably many more brands will be doing the Crate and Take booths. Okay, so that's the advantages of getting a ticket for the classes. If you do general admission, remember it's $50 for Friday or $50 for Saturday, or get them as a bundle and save $10. You'll be able to shop all day, every day until, well, I say all day, until 6 p.m. The stores will be open. We have 2 massive stores. Thanks to Brian. Brian runs the technology for these stores, and I think you're also working on a surprise little app behind the scenes. I don't want to, if it doesn't turn out, I don't want to have all the cats out of the bag, but Brian is working on some things behind the scenes to make your experience for shopping better and your experience for the Crate and Takes better, because we're trying to get visual representation this year of all the Crate and Takes so you can kind of see what you're going to make before you sit down at the booth, and that's thanks to Brian. Also sets up the store. We'll have 2 massive stores at the event. 2 ballrooms means 2 stores, means 2 ballrooms filled with Crate and Takes. So there's going to be a lot of fun to be had. Can you tell I'm super excited? Okay, yes, to meet some of Mario, definitely a dream. I agree. They're certainly. Are past attendees giving first dibs at the hotel? No, but if you're thinking about going, you guys better get on it now. We do have a room block. That's in the blog post. Do you want to put a link to the hotel in the chat, Beth? Is that okay?
The hotel is already linked, so I'm seeing some comments saying that the Thursday night is already booked. That's fine. There are 5 other options on that blog post that are hotels in the area.
Okay.
So you can use that, as well as their Friday and Saturday. Those days are still open. So
okay.
If you're having any issues with the website of the hotel, it's most likely because there's so many of us going at once. So
yeah, the hotel website's getting bombarded right now. Yes, there is a group code. Read the blog post. I think it's like 2604 Simon or something.
Mm-hmm.
There is a special room rate for our group at the hotel, which is significant savings over their advertised rate. So call if you have to, or link right now. However, they're getting bombarded right this minute because we're just now making this announcement. So if you don't get through right now, just try again to the hotel in a few hours. The hotel will absolutely sell out. It's a really charming, beautiful hotel. We never know how many people want to stay there or somewhere close. There's lots of hotels very nearby. If you're familiar with Columbus, Ohio, this event is near the Polaris Mall. So on the blog post, we also listed 5 or 6 other hotels that are very affordable, that are very close to this area. We're all near the Polaris Mall right now, actually. So if you don't get to stay at the venue, that's fine. There's so many places, there's so many other great hotels just a couple of miles, if even a couple of miles away. So you don't have to stay at the same hotel that the event is hosted at. The event is actually in the conference center across the street from the hotel. It's a very easy walk, but it's still in a conference center with 2 ballrooms. I'm so excited. We're taking up 2 ballrooms. 2 ballrooms. Can you tell? I never had a wedding, so I didn't have a ballroom or anything like that. So I don't know what it's. This is my party we get to have together and all celebrate together. And I'm hoping that we can get Reed to do a little bit emceeing on the mic to have a good time.
I'm always about it. I love being loud. Give me a stage.
What other questions do we need? Reed made this for us, so I wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
and do students get aprons too?
Yes, I'm working on that.
Students will get some kind of shirt or apron or something. That'll be for that $599 ticket, 99 cents. I don't want to ruin all the surprises, but we've got surprises that are being worked on in the background. Okay, Reed, what are some other questions that we can answer while we're live?
So a couple people asked, will the tickets be restocked?
Oh my gosh, no. The tickets cannot be restocked. We have to have a limit on space. Like I said, every year the biggest issue is the space. So we have a very limited number of tickets based on the space that is allowed. There's fire codes. I know you guys none of us wants to be shopping with crowds all around us smashed into each other. So we've really learned it from years past what our numbers should be, and we really took that into account for the number of tickets that we're going to sell. And once those tickets are sold out, they're gone for good. They won't be restocking or replenishing on the website. And I do anticipate, awesome side read. Oh, Barb's here. Barb, we're going to miss you this year. Yeah. Okay, yes, if you can't stay at the Ohioan, there are lots of other nearby hotels. Those are all posted on the blog post. at SimonSaysStampBlog.com is where that blog post is. Okay, Reed, are there any other? Oh, I have a question to ask you guys while you're still with us. I really would like your opinion. In years past, so we set up the store at the space, and I don't know how many items we had, like 15, 20,000 different SKUs. I don't know. Do you, Brian? Yeah. Brian's nodding his head. He puts all the SKUs in the system. So yeah. So in years past, we've had about 15 to 20,000 SKUs. That means different products available for you guys to buy at the store and take home with you. So we've done that before, and we're doing that again. What we've done in the past is, well, I should say, we have 15 to 20,000 SKUs at the event. And we've got another 15 to 20,000 SKUs in our warehouse that didn't make it to the event because we only have so much space at the event. So what we've done in the past is we've allowed you at the event to place an order, and our warehouse team is on call the entire event, and they deliver it to the people who are at the event. We just have deliveries coming, whether it's every morning, every afternoon, every hour, I don't know, whatever the cadence might be. What we're thinking about doing differently this year is giving you, if you come to the event, a special coupon code. And that special coupon code will give you free shipping. So instead of, because so many people are flying here and they're struggling to get the products into their suitcases. So we're thinking about switching it up and allowing you to place orders that you have shipped to your home instead of hand delivered to you at the venue. But I don't know, is that what you want? Do you want your products while you're there? But I mean, while you're there, you're gonna be in the crate and takes. Theoretically, you're gonna be crafting with the products that are already there that are provided for you. So I guess in the chat, and if you're watching me on rewatch, I hope you'll comment this in the chat too, because we're still deciding how we're gonna handle it, but it's your feedback that's gonna help us make that decision. Do you A, want us to give you a free shipping code and just deliver the products that you order to your house? Or do you B, want us to deliver your orders to you at the venue like we've done every other year? So it's kind of a what's better for you guys. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. Brian and Reed behind the scenes. We've got a great team. Tara behind the scenes. I mean, our Create team, we have well over 100 years of experience among us. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. In this group. Like, I've been at Simon over 20 years. Tara's been at Simon over 20 years. Just between the two of us, we've got almost 50 years of experience. Brian, you're over 10, right? Yep. Reed's at almost 10 years.
Yeah, my anniversary's in May. I've been here 10 years.
10-year anniversary. So the group of people, and Megan's been here a few years, the group of people, and Kevin's been here almost 10 years. We're all part of the Create team, like managing the event. So we'll figure it out. But what we need is feedback from you guys so we can make sure we're doing what is best for you. Okay. Other questions, Reed, or are we finished?
No, I mean, there's a few more questions. Is there a virtual component to this event?
There's not a virtual component this year. This year, well, I guess when you say virtual component, what I mean is one thing we considered doing this year is offering some of the classes to be streamed for you to watch while they were happening. We're not doing that this year, but that is something that we've been thinking about in the back of our minds. Instead of doing these virtual classes at Create, what we're doing is exactly what we're doing this Friday. So this Friday, we're bringing Jennifer McGuire here into this studio with me. I get to be the student with all of you, and she is going to be broadcasting live a virtual class with us this Friday at noon. All of you guys can join us. It's at noon on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel. It's a free class for anybody who wants to join. The kits for that class have already sold out, but there are lots of products in those kits that we have as bundles on our website. So you can still get the products that she's using in that class on Friday and join us all. So we are having a virtual event. We just have it separate from Create and in chunks. Like this is the chunk for February. Jennifer's teaching with us in February. I know we have some later this year that we're planning as well too, because many of you have been loving these online virtual classes, as have I. Like what a great opportunity to get to learn with the biggest and brightest, Jennifer, Gina Krupski, Tim Holtz. I mean, we've got such great things planned for all of us. Sherry and Nina, Kathy Zilski, all of us have really been able to do these virtual classes in the last year, and we do plan on continuing them in 2026, just not at Create. Okay, any other questions, Reed?
People are, oh my God, oh cool, sorry. Wondering if the cities will be different from Friday to Saturday.
Oh, great question. So the cities, remember those are the Create and Take booths. They are going to be different Friday and Saturday. So the vendors who have cities set up on Friday are going to be setting up different cities on Saturday. So if you do get a ticket for both days, you can have a different experience both days. Now, as a side note, we have had super ambitious people in the past. I would be one of those people. I get really hungry to make all the things, who have wanted to make every single Create It, Take It. I don't think we've ever had anybody successfully do them all. That is not a realistic expectation. Don't come thinking that if we've got 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 Create It, Take It's that you're gonna do them all. There just isn't enough time. So you get to pick and choose which ones you wanna do, and it's just, there's not enough time to do every single one of them. So don't come in here thinking you're gonna do every single Create It, Take. I mean, it's a good goal to have, but don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. Just go and have a good time. Talk to the brand, learn about their products, put them in your hands. You're going to come with a bag filled with projects. There's all kinds of, some brands do cards, a lot do cards, frankly. There's gonna be other three-dimensional projects. There's gonna be tags. We had somebody last time do these birthday candles, Pear Blossom Press, that you blew and the actual light went out, like when you blew on the card, like it was insane. That had a big line at that booth, because everybody wanted those birthday cards. So just know that you'll do as many as time allows, but don't set your expectation that you're gonna do every single Create It, Take. I'm not even sure how many there's gonna be this year. I mean, 50 maybe, 60 maybe, it just depends. But there will be different Create and Takes on Friday in that general admission day than there are on Saturday in that general admission day. And students, you're getting you get all access, that you get the like all access pass if you're one of those very limited number of students. And those student tickets sell out, in years past at least, sell out very quickly. So if you want that $599.99 ticket, I know it's a big investment. I don't want you to be disappointed though. Those tickets are probably not going to last very long. And that ticket gets you a project and class with Paula Cheney, which will be a Tim Holtz ideology project. It's also going to get you class and projects with me and with Nina Marie Trapani and Sherry Carroll and Heather Hoffman. So you're gonna have a great teaching staff. We might even throw in a few surprises for you, because I love surprises. Okay, what can you bring for the Create and Takes? You don't really have to bring anything. That's why we set this event up, so that you don't have to bring anything. But some people are very particular about some of their tools. And if you're one of those particular people with your tools, feel free to bring some. Some people are particular, they like tweezers. I've never been good with tweezers, but I know a lot of you are. So a lot of people like to bring tweezers or their favorite scissors. Adhesive's totally not necessary because there's adhesive at like every booth. There's cleanup wipes at every booth. Rulers, maybe, but if you need a ruler in the project, it's probably going to be there. So really you don't have to bring anything unless you want to bring anything. And our classes are set up the same way. We have everything you need for that class. Even if it's a die cutting machine, we have it there for you. We don't want you to have to come. We want you just to be able to come as you are. We don't want you to have to pack a big suitcase full of stuff. Now, if you're gonna meet up with your friends afterwards and do extra crafting or get together before or something, sure, bring it. But the event itself is intended for you to have everything you need already there for you, so you're not packing a bunch of stuff. Okay, so Sarah Kowalski's in the chat. She's going to be working one of our Create and Take booths. I know that. It is an amazing event, Kathleen. So it sounds like you've been there before. It really is a great, I'll tell you, everywhere I go, when we do Stamp Away, when we do Stamptember, when we do Dicember, every time we do live, I think every time we do a live, people ask, when is Simon Says Create for 2026? When is Simon Says Stamp Create for 2026? Well, I'm telling you, it is April 30th for the VIPs if you're a student. General admission is May 1st and May 2nd, the same place we've had it in years past, just a different name. So the Nationwide Conference Center is now the Ohioan, and I can't wait to see all of you guys there, any of you who are able to come. We will be posting on our social media, so if for any reason you're not able to come, you can still see what's happening. We'll give you sneak peeks all over social media. We have our Simon Says Stamp Facebook page. We have our Simon Says Stamp Instagram. Reed's even great at adding to our TikTok. Do you guys know we have a ticker talker? I don't know. Are any of you guys on TikTok? Like, throw me some heart emojis if you're on TikTok, because TikTok is just crazy. Stamp Away. Kim, I don't think we're going to make Stamp Away this year. I have a wedding in my family at the same time, and it's a really busy time of year for us setting up for Stamptember. So I don't think that Stamp Away, is that right, Brian? I'm pretty sure Stamp Away isn't on our books for 2026, but maybe for 2027. It is a weekend full. Nina, I'm glad you're saying that. It is a weekend full of inspiration and crafty fun. Elizabeth got 2-day tickets. You go, girl. That means you saved $10 too. I like that. Take the Monday after Crate to get home with all the new stuff. Sunday's a great travel day. We did that on purpose. That's the other thing that's a little different. We usually host this event Mother's Day weekend. This year we're doing it before Mother's Day weekend. It's a great, if you want a gift for Mother's Day, tell your husband, tell your kids, tell your whoever gives you presents, I don't know, tell them this is what you want for Mother's Day. And you can meet up with your kids. You can come with your daughters. You can come with your grandparents. You can come with your parents. You can come with your mothers. This is a great event for mothers and daughters. Even if you're not a crafter, like an everyday crafter, this is still a great thing for you to do with your family, because the crate intakes are very approachable. The vendors are at the booth showing you what to do if you need help. So it's a very great way for those beginners or other people in your family to spend time with you and for you guys to be able to make together. You don't have to be an experienced maker to be able to come to an event like this. Oh, good. Kaylee's going to come Friday and Saturday too. I do think. Confused about how you've limited tickets based on space. I couldn't see the rest of that question because it cut off.
Gotcha.
We've just limited tickets based on space. We've got a really good bearing of how this space works for us now, because we've done this a few times in the past and we've been monitoring the numbers very closely. Years past, we just let anybody in who wanted to come. That was a problem because we hit fire code and we had lines at the door, and we had, people who drive all the way up from Florida to come to the event. Like, we feel like we have to let you in. However, we realized that that was not a long-term solution. So now we have a limited number of tickets that we're selling for what we think is comfortable for the space, as well as the vendors have more seats at their booths in many cases than we've done before. So there's more space theoretically, but not more tickets being sold. So actually less tickets being sold this time. Okay, are we able to reserve a room at the Ohioan? Okay, we need one in Southern California. If you're in Southern California, come here. We have Susie Plantamura's in Southern California. She's flying here. She's going to be working at the event. People fly in from everywhere. Yes, Susan, limiting space is wise. It's crowded, but hopefully it won't be as crowded this time. Yeah, the fire marshal was here. That's why we limited the space and limited the number of tickets. Yes, we can ship to Canada. Simon Says Stamp will ship anywhere in the world, right here from our Columbus, Ohio warehouse. No, we're not doing Stamp Away. We kind of already went through that. Would love to come from Texas. Come from Texas. Come from all over. It was really crowded, but don't worry. there's going to be a lot of people there. If you want to go craft in a room that's really quiet with not a lot of people around, this isn't the space for you. There's going to be people there. You're going to be able to meet up with other people you might have known virtually. You're going to see some of our influencers too there virtually. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm there. It is a great, wonderful time. It is a great, wonderful event. It's not the kind of event you want to sit quietly in a room all by yourself at. That's not this event. Is there a difference between group A and B? The only difference between group A and group B, I'm assuming you're talking about the classroom, the teaching experience, is just the schedule. So Paula is teaching from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Friday, and she's teaching from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. It is exactly the same class, and whether you buy a group A ticket or a group B ticket determines which day you're in which class. The Simon Says Stamp class, I just want to tell you in full transparency, it's scheduled for 1. Is that right, Reed?
Correct.
It's scheduled from 1 until 4. I think it's going to take a little bit longer. I've been looking at, we are still designing our classes. It's designed to be a 3-hour class. There's a strong likelihood it's going to go over 3 hours, but that's okay. If you get to a point at 3 hours where you're just done, that's fine. Just take all your stuff with you. We'll be fine. But most people don't do that. I just know that I'm really wordy, as you guys can probably tell, because I'm already 34 minutes into this announcement. It probably could have been made in 4 minutes. So I'm teaching and I get a little bit wordy, but it's okay. We're going to have a good time. So in the A or B difference is the Simon class is going to be from 1 until about 4 on Friday and from 1 till about 4 on Saturday. So basically group A does this and then flip-flops the next day and does this, if that makes any sense according to a calendar. So that's the difference. You're getting the same swag bags, you're getting the same teachers, you're getting the same makes, you're getting the same projects, the same, all the things. It's just the time is different. So if you want to go with some of your friends, you all want to get A tickets or B tickets. So you're in the same class at the same time. A lot of people do that. A lot of people meet their crafty friends or do their sister-in-law or their sister, and they all do this together. Gina K will not be there physically this year. Her daughter is getting married right around that time. So those of you, I see somebody wants to meet Gina this year. You won't be meeting her in person at Simon Says Create this year, but during September, we do have some fun things planned with Gina K. Is there a list of the classes? So the classes is, the list is Paula Cheney's teaching an ideology class, and Simon Says Stamp team is teaching a Simon Says Stamp class. So you can buy a student ticket for A or a student ticket for B. Yes, Reed.
If you need a visual for that, go to the listing. Like our second photo on the listing is the schedule for each class.
Perfect.
So, yep.
There is a visual for the schedule on our Simon Says Stamp blog. Make sure that's linked in the chat, Beth, the Simon Says Stamp blog that has all the links with the hotel and the classes. It's a great event. It really is. Yes, Paper Artsy will be there. They're coming all the way from across the pond. Tim and Mario are going to be here as well. So there's going to be a lot of fun people here. It's really the premier event in our industry, in my opinion. I mean, I guess that's probably kind of obnoxious for me to say, but it's this, I mean, there is no event like this. There just is no event like this, especially now that so many things are virtual. It's catered to you. We are doing this event for all of you, and we try to think behind the scenes of all the things that you would want in an event that would make this a good time for you, and we bust our butts to make that happen for you. And if you've come before, you know this team, Reed, Brian, our other 50 plus Simon Says Stamp employees are all there really catering and wanting you to have a really good time, because we get to do all of this because of you. So it's our love for you that gets us to be able to do this. Okay. All right. I think, are we good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good. That's it? Okay. I hope to see you April 30th, May 1st, and May 2nd at Simon Says Create. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week. Toodaloo!